Well, God bless you, beloved. I pray that all is well in your life. Listen, someone right now, you're thirsty and you're hungry for God. And the Bible tells us that, we need to have that appetite for God. And I want to submit to you, don't allow anyone to take that appetite. I encourage you to remain hungry and to remain thirsty for God. Why? Because God is going to fill you. He's going to fill you. He's going to fill you to a point where you're going to begin to overflow. So I pray right now that don't allow anything to disturb or disrupt or dismantle your hungry or your hunger and your thirst for God. All right? That was just on me, and I wanted to share that with you. But more importantly, listen, please hit the like, share, and the subscribe button and share this with your friends and families and distant relatives. Share this with someone who's going through. They need to hear this word. Listen, Jonah chapter 3, this is on me. I want to give it to you. Verse 1 says, once again, the Lord told Jonah to go to that great city of Nineveh and preach his message of doom. Jonah obeyed the Lord and went to Nineveh. The city was so big that it took 3 days just for Jonah to walk through it. Why is that important? Because when you read chapter 1, Jonah was commissioned by God to go to this same city that I just read, Nineveh. But the Bible teaches us that Jonah went in the opposite direction. He chose to do his own thing. And because of that, Jonah encountered some bad things in his life. And because of his disobedience, he brought disturbance into the lives of other people. And so much so that they had to throw him overboard. And now in chapter 3, God comes back to Jonah and tells Jonah to go to Nineveh. Listen, I want you to get out of this. What I'm about to say is this. God is a God of another chance. Jonah disobeyed God in the first chapter, but in chapter 3, Jonah did what God asked him to do. I don't know what's causing you to be defiant the first time God spoke to you. I don't know what caused you to, your steps to be misdirected. I don't know what caused you to draw back and go backwards based on what God commissioned you to do. Maybe it was something you didn't want to do. Maybe you didn't want to go and ask that person to forgive you. Maybe you didn't want to go and tell that person that you were sorry, or maybe you didn't want to go and help the person God was telling you to help. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's the job you didn't want to take because you felt as if you deserved something better. I don't know. But what I do know is that God is a God of another chance. And God is getting ready to open another window of chance and opportunity for you to do what you would not do at the first speaking of God. Now, I want to encourage you that take this opportunity, take this window, and do what God has asked you to do. I don't care how uncomfortable it makes you. I don't care how it makes you feel. In fact, don't you be concerned with what people are going to say or what people are going to think, because it's not for you against people. It's you and God. But God is giving you now another opportunity to do what you wouldn't do in the first commission. So I pray today, whatever it is you ran from, I'm praying today that you would do what God has asked, what God has commissioned, and what God has summoned you to do. He's a God of another chance. And this is your opportunity to make good on what you did not do the first time. Listen, Change Nation 223. I'm praying for you. I'm praying with you. And I love you. And whatever you do between now and the end of this month, take the opportunity God has given you to get it right. I love you.